Good day to one, good day to all. Hey everybody, this is Harmonic. My name is EMIRAE, and today I'm reacting to Loki Season 1 Episode 2 titled The Variant. Guys and gals, if you haven't already, subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash that like button, all that good stuff. Thanks for checking out this channel. If you are new here, welcome. Check out our socials, check out our Patreon page especially. And if you want to see the full uncut reaction to this episode and many other shows and movies that we cover, then you can go over to our Patreon page. And also, every first episode of every season of any show that we cover will always be free for you to watch on our Patreon page. Because of copyright reasons, the picture-in-picture video will not be at the bottom of the reaction, but you will see that in the reaction highlights instead on this YouTube channel. I was thinking about the live streams video. I think that we just need to keep that on hold, and at a certain point in time, as soon as we have more subscribers and more people start commenting, then I think that we can jump into that whole live streams thing on Instagram, where we want to connect with the viewers and talk about anything cinema related. One thing that I've said numerous times is that I am busy with my other channels as well, and I recently started posting videos on them. Go into the description of this video or any video that we have posted recently, and you will find my personal channels. I have a react channel, another react channel, yes, where I react to Latin, Asian, European cinema and cinema within other countries as well. I also have a wrestling channel. If you are a casual fan or a hardcore fan of wrestling, then this could really be a channel for you. Or maybe you just want to get into wrestling. Maybe you recently watched a wrestling video and you decided that this world of wrestling, this world of entertainment is something for you. Then I think that you might enjoy this video. The link is in the description. I also have a health channel where I talk about being comfortable in your own skin, how you feel today, everyday victories, ignore lists, beauty and nutrition, all that good stuff. Maybe that's something that you're into. Feel free to check it out. All the links will be down in the description box below. Let me know what you think about it. I always say that it's so awesome when any of you decide to comment. Even if it's just to say hello, I really appreciate it. I will always comment back as soon as possible. Sometimes it might take a few hours. Maybe I'm elsewhere, maybe I'm at work. But as soon as I spot it, I will reply for sure. So there's not really that much of a recap. We were just told a lot of things. But I do love the fact that Marvel decided to break Loki down completely just to build him back up. Helping him realize that all the things that he's been doing, thinking that he is the shit, knowing that he is a god, that there are crazier things, bigger things, stronger things, more terrifying things in all the galaxies than him. You know, like he got to realize that. This whole new journey that he went through turned his whole world upside down. With him even saying that, is this the greatest power in the universe? Loki just realized that he's not on the level that he thought he was. This whole thing of him wanting to rule over Midgard and Asgard and the rest of the realms, that it's nothing compared to Celestials and Defiants and Eternals. Just like Agent Mobius, yes, and it's not Morbius, I messed up on that. Just like Agent Mobius said, he's just a pussycat. The things that he does are not really that kind of variant worthy. He is a variant, but he's on a way lower scale than all the other beings that exist. They brought him to a point where he now has to ask himself, what am I going to do in my life? Is it really my fault that my mother's dead? And maybe he's also thinking, is it partly my fault why I'm not with my dad, I'm not with my brother? Is this all that I was made for? To bring out the best in others? In the sense that I am here to bring chaos and destruction, that I'll keep losing and that I will be beaten no matter what. As I have said before, episode 1, that was the saddest episode of this show. This is the first episode. Doesn't that blow anybody's mind? Was there anybody expecting that Loki was gonna have such an emotional scene? Him feeling that this is how he died, by a celestial snapping his neck. Seeing the Infinity Stones, seeing the Tesseract and not being able to use it because time works differently in the TVA. That's basically the recap, I guess. But I do love that Marvel did this, that they didn't leave it to a conclusion of, oh, Loki's dead and this is how he died. And he doesn't get to experience the rest of his life. He doesn't get to see where he made mistakes, where he could have done better, where he reached his end goal, where he reached his objective. These are the reaction highlights, and with that said, enough jibber jabber. Let's get into this reaction right freaking now.
Now you parade about as if you're the divine arbiters of power in the universe. Infinity Stones?
Some of the guys
They are.
Is this the greatest power?
Oh man, they use them as paperweights. Oh, when he said that, it seemed like there was some WandaVision thing going on. Oh wait, was that Loki? Is that Loki? Is that super evil Loki? What is going on here?
What are you doing? Having some fun.
That has to be Loki or somebody trying to control her.
Very bad things.
Come on, Loki. What is it?
It's when the TVA.
Oh, look at him working at a desk.
Okay. Boring.
Right, and that would lead to the destruction of the timeline and the collapse of reality. as we know it.
Can you hear me? Are you recording or are you alive?
Sort of both.
Could you ever like imagine Loki working at a desk?
Watch it. Where's your manners? Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
watch
quit
it, Loki.
That is not nice.
Keep messing with Miss Minutes. Well, at least, you know, you're keeping him occupied and not bored with him trying to hit you.
Good. Yeah.
Got a new jacket, baby.
C-20 and her team went dark shortly after they jumped into the 1985 branch. All signs point to another ambush. We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant.
Very subtle. Well done.
I don't want anybody out there.
Oh, you only hope at capturing a murderer.
No, a cosmic mistake.
That's enough.
Lovely.
Here's the deal. When we get out on the branch,
Those two are not gonna get along.
because the TVA has pruned a lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. And no two are alike. Slight differences in appearances.
Loki's like, what the hell am I wearing?
Illusion projection.
Okay.
They're the two completely different powers, actually.
How?
Illusion
Oh.
projection involves depicting a detailed image from outside oneself, which is perceptible in the external world. Whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts as a true holographic mirror of its molecular structure.
Yeah, and that's the one that we've seen a lot.
Breath.
We haven't seen the former a lot, but the latter we
Breaking
have.
the two teams, including myself and Professor Loki. We have
Is that what's on his back?
Bring in an expert.
Yep.
That's me. Do I get a weapon?
I love that he's smiling again. It's nice to see
Is no one concerned
him,
about that?
you know,
Me betraying you.
smiling like
Why
when
not?
he smiled
Sure,
at
I know
his
that we can
brother.
catch you, and how's betraying us going to get you any closer to the timekeepers?
And at the evil
An audience
smile.
with the timekeepers is on the table.
Keep that focus.
Oh, focus Loki. Poor C20 though.
Nexus events destabilize the time flow. This branch is still changing and growing, so you gotta show up in real time. Did you watch any of the training videos you were supposed to?
Well, as many as I could stand. Your TVA propaganda is exhausting.
And what do these do?
Reset charges. By the way, it sounds like a nice way of saying disintegrate everything in its vicinity. I watched the videos. I mean, some of them.
Pretty much.
And hurry up, because we're...
Loki's like, how dare you? I could totally jump her.
What do you see?
So...
We have a saying in Asgard. It means to be aware of your surroundings. Which is absurd, because my people are by nature gullible fools. A trait that I, the god of mischief, exploited time and time again, simply by listening. My teeth were sharp, but my ears...
That is true.
Even sharper.
We're running out of time, Mobius.
Hold it. Just give him a chance.
You remind me of them.
Yeah. She's gonna get easily killed.
Drunk with power, blinded to the truth. Those you underestimate
Yes.
will devour you. You underestimate me.
Yeah.
Just as you underestimate
Yeah, you are
this
underestimating
lesser
him.
Loki, which is why you walk into
Yeah,
one
you
wolf's
sound like
mouth after another.
as an Asgardian, yeah.
He is wasting our time.
Yeah, you gotta learn. You need to learn. She needs to be quiet. Listen.
No, he wants me. I'm the key to his plan. He knows that I'm stronger than him.
Almost one unit.
And he rightly believes that together we can overthrow and rule the TVA. But that's not what I want. I have a new purpose, completely
I
different.
bet he already knows what you have planned if you basically have the same mind, right?
And we'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
Oh, that's interesting.
He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there.
Reset the timeline.
You had me for a second. My ears are sharp, too.
I don't think he's kidding, Mobius. He knows himself. Loki can do some fucked up shit. You know, so... This is so good. This is so good.
What would you say, maybe I'm your favorite one? And why do you get to keep all the trophies from my cases in here? You don't think I'd love having that roller skate there sprucing up my cubicle?
Because I approve the missions.
Good point.
Sounds like someone else I know.
I was just thinking it sounds like someone I know.
Mobius.
So you're a variant too, huh?
The rings are already there.
And they're all from you.
I think it's from your other favorite analyst.
As I presumed, he was a variant as well.
I realize that my, methods with this Loki are controversial, but
Look at him putting his drink on the coaster.
yeah, it didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to today, but here's what we did find out. The variant likes to stall for time, and eventually we'll catch the other one doing the same thing, right?
Look,
Yep,
I know
true.
you have a soft spot for broken things.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do, but Loki is an evil.
You
lying
do.
savage.
Oh, man.
I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I've been playing a game of my own all along.
What? Charm your way in front of the timekeepers, hustle them, and seize control of the TVA? Am I getting warm? A double cross by history's most reliable liar.
Yep, that's how easy the plan is. Loki, it's classic you, bro.
A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold, and you kind of feel bad for that ice runt. Or B, I just want to... I need you to go over each and every one of the variants case files and then give me your, how do I put it, your unique Loki perspective.
Low-key. See what you're doing there, Marvel. Total planetary destruction. 9,719 casualties?
Chaotic
Yes.
alterations of a predetermined outcome.
Exactly. So, let's
Yes,
just say
indeed.
What are you doing?
your salad is Asgard.
No,
in this scenario.
it's not Asgard.
It's,
That's
it's
my
Asgard.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want
And
that salad.
I could go down
Wait,
to Asgard
wait.
before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction. The TVA would never even know we were here. If it were me, this is where I would hide.
He's right.
variant's been ambushing our soldiers and hiding out in Doomsdays to cover his tracks.
You're welcome.
I think a TVA agent showing up on a jet ski on the sacred timeline, that would create a branch for sure.
That'll be fun, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be really fun. It helps remind me of what we're fighting for.
Oh, that's nice.
You really believe
That's
all this
nice.
stuff, don't you? I don't get hung up.
Yeah, he really does.
Not believe. I just accept what is.
Oh, okay.
Is he dead?
Oh, that's something else.
Survive.
They usually, what's that supposed to mean?
You're the fool the TVA brought in to hunt me down.
Me, I presume.
Please. You're me.
How nice to meet you.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool.
Hi, are you guys looking for the disaster shelter?
No.
Transitioning from bodies.
Enough with your games. I've been trying to help you. I kept them vulnerable at the Renaissance Fair for some time.
Oh gosh, and that was just so nice of you. But after 8 to 10 seconds of consideration, the answer is no. I'm not interested in ruling the Time Variance Authority.
And this is the illusion.
I have shit to do.
Oh, we're gonna see him. Oh no, it's Lady Loki.
This isn't about you.
Who's that?
Right.
Is that Lady Loki or that's somebody else? She has them everywhere. And she knows where the Time Masters are.
Loki, wait! No, wait! Damn it!
I know why he went in. I know why he went in. Loki being Loki is gonna go in. I think Mobius knows. Mobius knows that Loki didn't turn on him. Loki was at some desk, and after that, wearing his new jacket, all ready, able, and willing to live another life, to become a agent of the TVA and get all these variants that are basically him. And all of a sudden, he's back to his old ways. He's back to being Loki, a mischievous scamp, tries to convince Agent Mobius to get that chance to finally speak to the Time Masters, just so that he can take over at one point. And you don't have to be a genius to know that, come on, this is something that Loki would do, and this is something that anybody would do that has the mindset of a villain. So it makes sense that Agent Mobius would be like, bruh, I know what you're trying to do. Stop wasting your time, okay? Stop asking me all these questions. Stop talking so much. Let's just get to work, right? Let's find this variant. Let's find all these variants. And then I'll tell you what you want to know. I don't know which agent she is, because you have U20, U52, I think, something like that. I wish that she listened a little bit more, you know, because she's all headstrong. She really reminds me of Thor, and I bet she reminds Loki of Thor, and as he said, the rest of the Asgardians. Drunk with power, gullible, lazy, unfocused. While a villain, while somebody that's trying to sneak in, while a trickster can do whatever he or she wants. If she was less this headstrong and listened a little bit more and came up with a plan, thought about thinking, coming up with a strategy before she ran into action, she wouldn't have gotten taken over by whoever that gal was. I do love the way how Mobius and Loki found out where this variant was hiding. And it was really clever to be like, okay, I'm gonna hide in a apocalypse where I know that nobody made it, nobody survived. I love even more that Loki realized by Ragnarok that this is what the variant does, that this is how he or she gets away with everything. And of course, we found out that it's a she. But it might be just Loki using his magic to camouflage himself as somebody else and fools Loki by telling him that it's not about him, in the sense that it's all about him. As Loki said, expect the expected. That's how he gets away with stuff. Loki hitting Miss Minutes because he's just annoyed, not really reading anything because he's easily bored, and he still has that God complex of like, ugh, this is not on my level. Why should I even read this? I love that so much. To go back to that Ragnarok scene, Loki just welling up, thinking about all the people dying, that many casualties. I bet he was also thinking about that day where he fought next to his brother, as Thor said, as he was reminded by looking back at that footage. And also, so many people dying in Asgard, and Surtur destroying everything, and him losing his dad and his mom too. I did say that I was gonna watch this again and take notes, but everything is up here, and I do have the chance to jump into it immediately. Usually I don't, that's why there's a change of shirt. And sometimes the do-rag is on and sometimes it's off. It depends if my hair is done or not. But yeah, I've taken a mental note of the most important parts, so yeah, let's just continue further with that. I adored the conversation between the judge and Agent Mobius. You can see that they have a thing going on, that there's a spark there, you know? But she's trying to play it cool. She's playing hard to get. And yeah, I think one day they're gonna have something. And I would love to see that. It would be beautiful. And I love that she's already the wife in the relationship, you know, with her telling him that, hey, you're the only one that comes here. You know, put your damn glass on the coaster. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. That's good stuff right there. Spoken of relationships, it's like she's the stepmom and Mobius is also the stepdad, and they just adopted Loki, and she wasn't down for that, but he was, and they decided to adopt him anyway. And then she goes, I told you he was evil. Then he's like, well, he'll help us get the variant. Calm down, he'll help us get him. Yes, I know things went a little bit sideways in our last mission, but things will go better this time, I promise. And she's like, if this goes wrong, this is on your head. On your head, mister. Good news, my Disney Plus app is working again. Disney Plus is so weird. So freaking weird. I paid like a few days ago, and all of a sudden, I go on it again, and it just starts working. It's so weird. Every time I go on Play Store, everybody in the reviews just keeps saying how freaking terrible this app is. Hopefully they improve it. That reveal when she transitioned from body to body, I did not see that coming. That was epic. That caught me completely off guard. I loved it so much. I am going to think about that for a while. I can't wait to watch it again one day. I don't know when that's gonna be because there are so many things dropping. They just dropped a few trailers again. You know, I have reacted to Eternals and Snake Eyes, and now there's another Snake Eyes trailer that just dropped. There's a Sono or Soho trailer, and there are a few other trailers, and Chris Pratt has stuff, and a lot of other people. So much to do. So much to do. I gotta get Bad Batch out. There are like 8 episodes already, and I've only done like 3. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's going to be so freaking interesting when we get that chat, that conversation between Loki and the time gods, the time masters. Just imagine him calling them space lizards to their face. You know he would have the audacity to do that shit. You know he would absolutely do that, and he would not give a hoot unless they absolutely scared the crap out of him. Nothing else is coming to mind. This is the end of the discussion. Guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Above all, jump into the comment section. Tell me what you think about everything that's going on. Have you seen the third episode already? I haven't reacted to it yet. I'm doing my best. I will get to it. The reaction highlights especially take forever to edit. You have no idea. When you need to do like a full uncut reaction, easy. So easy. So that's why I'm always rushing. And also subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out our Patreon page, smash that like button, all that good stuff. Check out our socials, follow us, support us, all that awesome stuff. And I will see you in the next reaction video, reaction highlights, or full uncut reaction. Bye.